Hello there and welcome to Star Wars Lore. Today's video is a little bit different as it features two different ships instead of one, mainly because these are two ships I've wanted to do for a while and there isn't enough info really for both to have their own videos, so I combined them into one. Now first up is the Mon Cal light cruiser, the MC40a. Now the MC40a was constructed sometime during the Galactic Civil War between the Battle of Yavin and the Battle of Hoth, and proceeded to see heavy use in the year leading up to the Battle of Endor. At around 600 meters long, it was just under half the size of Admiral Akbar's flagship Home 1, and, like most Mon Cal cruisers, it was equipped with some very powerful shields for defense. And combined with an armament that consisted of 2 concussion missile launchers, 14 medium turbo lasers and 18 medium ion cannons, it actually packed a pretty decent offensive punch as well. And they weren't slow either, having a Class 1 hyperdrive and 3 powerful engines, 2 up front on the top, with a third located underneath at the back. Now these 3 engines, when combined with its size, not only gave these cruisers a higher speed than the much bigger MC80s, but also made them much more maneuverable. And for some extra firepower and support, the MC40As were also built with a hangar bay on the left side of the ship that was big enough to house one starfighter squadron, which usually consisted of around 12 fighters. Now the MC40As having a crew that consisted of some 3,700 crewmen and 35 gunners, combined with enough space for it to carry up to 650 troops and 2 years worth of supplies, actually made them pretty well equipped to be able to help deal with just about any situation, both in space and on the ground. And now we'll move on to the second ship of this video, which is also of Mon Calamari make, the MC30c frigate. The MC30c served the Rebel Alliance for most of the Galactic Civil War, and then continued to serve for some time after the rise of the New Republic. Coming in at just under 600 meters long, which is not much smaller than the MC40a, the 30C was considered by most to be one of the most powerful frigates used in the Galactic Civil War. In combat, the 30C frigates would use their 2 heavy proton torpedo launchers in tandem with their 16 medium turbo laser turrets to bombard much larger enemy ships with devastating results. And it was a fast frigate as well, being one of the fastest ships of its type, and having a Class 1 hyperdrive meant it could outrun a lot of ships that were much bigger and more powerful. Now, as powerful as this ship is, it does have one big weakness, however, its armor. The ship was equipped with only very light armor, so if the enemy were to heavily concentrate their fire on the frigate, odds are it won't last very long at all. Now, MC30Cs also had another feature that they would use to great effect during combat: cluster bombs. Now, these close medium range cluster bombs would damage any and all enemy targets around the ship, and proved to be very effective against clusters of enemy fighters and bombers. Now, although they only carried a limited amount of these bombs, once depleted, their only real defense against fighters are their 16 twin laser cannons, which are located all along its body, which were more than capable of quickly destroying fighters themselves, but if bombers got too close, it wouldn't really take much for them to take it out due to its light armor. And, like all other Mon Cal vessels, the shield generator was hidden within the superstructure of the ship itself, making it a very hard target to destroy. And this also allowed its powerful shields, which partly made up for the lack of armor, to regenerate at a very impressive rate. So it's no wonder that this ship came to be known as a capital ship killer, even though it was slightly armored. And that's the end of the video. Now I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think of the MC40a light cruiser and the MC30c frigate? Personally, I actually like them both. They're great additions to the Mon Cal and Rebel fleets, giving them more firepower and flexibility at a reduced cost, when compared to the bigger MC80s. Now, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all in the next one. Take care, and may the Force be with you.